Hello and welcome to the Sunflower Show! Yay! 今天是 today I am surprisingly early. I'm on time. Pati. Thank you, Black Cat. Thank you, Black Cat, for waiting. Konbanwa desu. Hey, today we're gonna be doing today what am I doing today? Oh yes, today I'm gonna be doing Blender and we're gonna be modeling a 2D into 3D. As you can see from the logo above, today I'm gonna be modeling the prototype piece for Tixit's MK01. So yeah, let's start. I hope everyone had a fantastic week, and I had lots of work, even though I was not feeling that good, but yeah, life goes on. 有双重影子吗？因为有两个 Yui。今天的 setup 有一点不一样。Today's setup is a little bit different. I can wink. I can wink. Hello Tixit, welcome. Yes, as usual, I'm gonna be starting off by deleting everything on the screen. I will have the screencast key on, but today is not really a follow along, it's more towards modeling. Yay! Hello Kurio! 不是3个吗？3倍速不是，只有2个，一个面对着 screen. One is facing you all, one is facing the screen, inside the screen. Oh, screenception. And then if you can look at the background, you can see this is my room. You can see the sunflower at the back. But yes, let's start. So this is like my new screen. So first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to put in the reference, but I need to straighten the whole thing out first so that my reference don't go wonky. And let me look for my reference. Give me a moment. It is somewhere in the PC, I believe. But you can't see what I'm clicking now. I know. Ta-da! So we've got the piece out. First thing I want to do. Hello Legion! 晚上好，晚上好。只有两个。Just two. One to look at you, and one to look at the screen while I work. Yeah. Now I want to have a reference cube as well. I think I would want to print this figure around. Let me get my ruler. Manakah ruler aku? Okay, best. My ruler sudah jauh pergi. 好，回来了。去拿了。今天传教内容是什么啊？今天的传教内容 today's lesson is about how to bring 2D into 3D. First, you need to have a concept art, something like this, so that you have a good knowledge of the front side view of the piece you're doing. If not, a lot of things you're gonna be guessing it while you are creating it in 3D. Hello Lima! Terima kasih. Thank you. Oh my god, it's turned so... Hello Nabil! How are you? How have you all been doing? It's been I had sore throat early this week from overusing my voice. Okay, I'm gonna make this around 11 cm, which is what was 11 cm in mm, yeah? 11 cm, so I'm gonna just write that 11 cm. So this cube is gonna sort of be my reference cube. Oh yeah, it's 110. Okay. Alright, so you would see that the reference is actually huge. So now I'm gonna just shrink it down. Pew. Alright, let's go. Normally I'll put the reference to the front, but it depends how you want to do it. I'm gonna give the opacity a little bit lower. That's why I appreciate references that have black line. It makes it a lot easier to see. It's been 27 years? Wait, what? Remember, drink honey. Yes, today I drank some honey. My throat is feeling a lot better. I don't have any cough, which is great. Not much, just a little bit of a sniffle, but not too bad. It has been a exciting week, I have to say. Always, because I am going to be 3D printing this, so some of the things that I take note of is how I'm gonna be separating this piece as well. Oops, let's bring it down slow, nice and slow. I want to scale the image together so that I can have it, you know, all same size. This. Alright, I'm gonna have the front view at the front in the center. So this part I'm just gonna agak it because I don't have like a midpoint to work with. After that, I'm gonna go back to top view. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, I'm gonna click on this. We're gonna duplicate it. Then we're gonna turn. Whee! 90 degrees. To side view. Alright, wrong 90 degrees. 180 degrees. Go back to the side. Alright, perfect. Hey! I am doing good. Just a lot of things to be done. I feel like there is a never-ending amount of work waiting for me all the time. Stop. I want to do a lot more content. There's so much things that I want to do that I've promised. But yeah, they're all on the way. I guess that's what I would say. On the way. Alright, I'm going to bring the side to the middle as well so it's easier to view. Gives me sort of like a midpoint line as well. How have you all been doing? How have the members of Flower Circle been doing? Today is a fun, chill preaching of the Blender software. And do let me know how y'all think the setup is. Hehe. Rudy, Alright, but now it's gonna be, we're going into the more, what do you call it? Less exciting parts of the stream. I feel like sometimes doing work, it's like, what else can I do? Alright, let me think. I'm gonna give it the collection called Reference. Just because, so that I can switch them off at the same time. Alright, I always sort of have a new collection called I want to bring it out. We're gonna call this collection the main pare. Always important to to label everything because you won't be able to find anything like me. But I still feel it's easier to find things in 3D compared to 2D when I'm doing it 2D works. Reference cube. This is for my measurement sake, but we can switch it off for now. Yay! Setup is fantastic. That's great. I also really like this setup, but I don't use it that often because it does have its own limitations. But yes! Just wish 2D can be done in such format. I think live 2D tracking does have its own means as well. But I'm not too sure. I don't do live 2D, so a little bit hard for me to say. Everybody remember to drink water as well, eh? Okay. Talking about that. Actually, I've been thinking recently. Okay, wait, before we go into that. Yes, another thing I should do. Okay, I've been thinking recently. Would you all be interested if I had content which teaches you all how to do your own 3D model for free? 各位花花们，记得要按赞和分享啊 Yes! For those who are new here, if you like what Yui is doing, remember to press the subscribe, like and comment, and remember to share it out. But yes, now I should focus on this. I'm super distracted. Alright. I feel like the level of my distractedness is like pretty high. Give me a moment. Momento onegai. Okay, let's bring this up. Okay. Where is it? Here it is. Alright, I actually got my clip pane as well. This is my 2D software, so let's bring it up. That's weird. Chotomate. It's correct though. Wait, let me try drawing in it. Okay, good. So now I'm gonna just tell you guys what I'm gonna be doing. A little bit. So I need to model this. So one thing about modeling while preparing, normally we would want to break the 3D model or the object up into different parts. So now we gotta do some planning for it. But yes, do let me know if you guys would be interested to know how to make your own 3D avatar. Something I hope that, you know, everyone can do, make your own avatar yourself. I'm not too sure people would be interested. If you guys would, if the flower circle would be interested in this type of content. Right. Okay, this is probably gonna be one part. And then we have the body. The body I am considering to have the inner part to be like this, just so it's easier. But I'm wondering if it looks super weird. Okay, never mind. Looks super weird. Interested. Legion's interested. Great. Wait, I feel like it looks a bit weird. The reason I have a dent up is so that it have a reference point. Now it's just whether I want it to be able to spin or not. But I also need to consider like whether it's gonna be sanded down or not. So never mind. Let's model the base shape out first. Normally for the base shape for this, it'll probably be the top part one, the arms separate, this piece, another piece with this, and the eyes separate, with the legs separated. So it's gonna be body, leg, and this is super hard to see. Okay, so everything join wise. But for the arms, right? This type of arm is actually really hard to print, so I'm gonna be changing it so that it's a little bit rounder. So it's rounded over here. Probably not that small, but something like this, so that it's rounder. Probably it will look like this instead of the previous version, which I think looks really cool because it's a Lego arm. But I'm concerned for what will happen when it gets printed. I think these are like physical limitation we're talking about. Material and physical limitation. That's right. Hello, Ellen. Welcome. Yay. Really Monster Inc. modeling kind of feel. Yeah, the character does look Monster Inc. Actually, if you look at the character sheet, we could see that the eye actually can be taken out. So that is also something that I want to put into consideration. So I am gonna start with the head first. This will be my step 1. Main body, step 2. Then I'll probably do the arms first. Step 3. Then the legs. Then I will go into the details. So since we already know what steps we're gonna do, then we can start it off. Let's get back into Blender. Alright, so okay. Normally when I swap, one of the things when swapping software is that you can get confused. I feel like it's gonna be rounded, so I'm gonna work with a 12-sided cylinder just because I'm a bit lazy. Okay, we got 12-sided cylinder. I'm gonna just scale it down a bit. Oh yeah, today I had butter chicken and rice for dinner. What do you guys had for dinner? 你们今天晚上吃的什么呢？安安、信勇 ，Hello. For those who just came in, do let me know. What do you think of Yui's new setup? I'll probably be like mixing up my setup though. Alright, let's go. Into modeling we go. Now we're gonna just do the base cap. Simple first. Before we confuse ourselves. I want to have one more extra line over here. Good thing of cylinder is that it's round. So yeah, good thing it is a round shape. So we could always bevel these parts later on. So we will do that later. We scale down first. Scale. The type of modeling I'm doing right now is called hard surface, which means I'm not sculpting it. 妈妈煮的饭好吃， tonight diet. Wow, but self-made 干捞面 also sounds really good though. 那他是算员工还是 CEO？ 还不太清楚。If bring to the 3D Max and animate it. But actually technically vendor could animate it as well. But yeah, I'm not too familiar with animation. Probably something that I should pick up as well. But true. I feel like with animation, everything would look really super cool though. Okay, I'm gonna just do the base shape. Normally I like to start with cubes, but because I'm a bit lazy, we're gonna just use this. But it's still alright because I know exactly how many polygons I'm using, so it's still pretty good. Yeah, but 3D Max for animation, I always thought that if animation wise it would be, rather than 3D Max, it would be Maya though. Isn't Maya better for animation? Hello Eri! Hello, welcome to today's stream. And yes, I am doing 3D modeling. And yes, I'm still okay right now. Hey, okay. So for the top part, I am thinking I am gonna... You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna retopo it a bit. I know there's 12, so we could cut it up a bit. But let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe we can inset it instead. Let's inset one more time. Okay, better. Alright. Oh, actually it would work with the inset. Alright, and then we just lift it up. And then I could do one more inset. Since we won't be seeing these parts anyway, once we cover it with the top. But I think one of the cool thing about Tixit's art is it's super refined, super detailed. So when I'm doing this model, I kind of want to leave some space so that we could work on it again later for further modification. Like if I want to open this part out and put in those wires, yeah, I could do that. That's why I like hard surface modeling a lot, because it just is a lot faster to maneuver with compared to sculpting. But I love sculpting because it can do all sorts of shapes. Yes, definitely. Thank you, Eri. I will gambare. Watashi wa gambare. Okay, we're done with the base shape. Yay! That was super fast. Okay, now we're gonna start with this large piece at the top. I'm gonna have a cube for that. I'm separating it because it's just easier to work with like that. Whoop. Okay. I also sort of want to keep watch that I don't accidentally flip stuff over. But it should be okay. Yes, now it doesn't look like it, but it's definitely gonna be the correct shape soon. Coming soon. Nice thing about this reference is that it's all very centralized, so I really appreciate good referencing. I have worked with wonky referencing, gotta say. And those are quite hard to work with because sometimes they're not aligned, which makes it really hard when I model to have a clear picture. Then I do a lot of guesswork instead. Hi, Maya and 3D Max both have advantage. Maya have more simplified UI. Yeah, I've heard on Maya's UI. Actually, I did use a bit of 3D Max really long ago, but I didn't quite got the hang of it, and then at that time I was told that Maya is easier. Hey, good evening, Chen. Good evening. Hello. Wow, we'll put wire inside. Maybe because he likes to. I really like his art where he does this type. Do you see all the intricateness? Do you see this? But this round we're not gonna be doing that. We're doing the base shape, which will look like this. But I still sort of want to leave some gaps so that we can have many maneuvering around it. That's right. Leave some space is okay. When refine the texture, gonna need extreme precise on surface. Yes, I agree. But because this one is mainly gonna be used for... It's gonna be used for what do you call it? 3D printing first. So I want it to be sort of practical as well at this particular point, so that it's not too hard to print. Sometimes there are cases where the the item is actually fine. The problem is that it might be too thin, too detailed, that the printer is not able to print it. That would be horrendous, to be honest. Okay, let me see. How should I work with this? Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll have to have one more in the middle. Then we'll pick up the sides. Oops. Accidentally? Nope. Not you. Alright, just want these 6 edges, and then we're gonna bring them down. Probably something like this. Fill in. Feels like it looks a bit wonky now. Let's do this instead. Maybe I should have done the side first. Let's do the front first, and then we do the sides. Alright, let's get this shape in first, and then we do the sides. Yeah, okay. Let's pick this up. Hey. Oh, for those who do 3D or 2D, normally how many undos do you keep? I tend to like to have at least how many undos? At least 50 undos, so that I can go back 50 steps, which is sort of sad now that I said it out loud. Oh, but if it's curved out, then it's a little bit tricky to do both sides. Since they're both curved. Okay, never mind. Let's do the front one first, and then I'll do the back one. I'm just gonna topo it so that everything is gonna be in quartz, so that it's easier for me to work with later on. Oh, it feels like today everyone mostly had home cooked meal, which is great. Like, okay, good. Okay, I feel like I could adjust this. Maybe I should not. Okay, now for the sides. Tricky a bit. I'm a bit worried that I might make it deform, so that's always sort of a consideration for me. But this should be fine. But I feel, I'm not sure, but the last time when another 3 model came in, he did mention that Blender's UI is actually a lot easier compared to Maya though. So I'm not too sure which one is easier. Do let me know if you use a different type of software. But yes, I feel like animation is very chunky. Okay, let's see the sides. Alright, it's coming pretty well, I gotta say. Let's look at the topi solo. Okay. Yeah, it's not too bad. We can always bevel all this part out, so we can ignore it for now. Alright. Let's see. Alright, let's have one more that holds over here, so that I can bring these 2 parts in. And let's bring this up. Alright, nice. By the power of Blender, I shall make you come to life. I thought Undo Unlimited would be best setting if that is available. No! Yes, that would be best, but that's not possible. My PC won't be able to support unlimited undo. I would like to have it, but PC says no. I think for both 2D and 3D, I'm pretty sure everyone have experienced crashing your PC because you did too much of something, like maybe too much polygon, too much of anything especially. Oh, this is weird. Front looks like this, but side looks like that. Okay, I get it. So we just follow the front. Fantastic. So we're gonna follow the front. Oops, wrong side. Okay, we're gonna follow the front first, and then I will deal with the side. Now I'm in X-ray mode. That's why I can select things at the back as well. If I'm not in the X-ray mode, I will only select things at the front. Yes, PC saying no unlimited undo. I know some sculptor who use ZBrush for the sake of PC and for the sake of having a lots of polygon. They have no undo. Horror story. First time I heard that, I'm like, wait, what? You don't work with undo? Like, serious? Whoa. Dang. But it does help the PC a lot though. Just really scary to work with no undo at all. It feels like it's like real life now. Ooh, it's like real life. Oh, that looks a bit wonky because of the roundedness of the bottom, eh? Let's adjust that a little bit. Let's scale it back up a little bit, just so it have a little bit more definition. Doesn't lead inwards instead. Alright, base shape is coming up swell. Put a lot of undo for After Effects. Yes, I know people who don't do undo at all, so that is pretty amazing, I guess. but if you are doing real sculpting, there really is no undo though. I've done some handcrafting, and when there's no undo, life is just really difficult. So I appreciate the creator of undo. I wonder where this concept even came from. Yes, no undo. I cannot imagine doing 2D art without undo actually. Everybody, drink water, eh? I also couldn't believe my ear when I first heard no undo. Like, serious? Yes, serious. Yeah, we could shade smooth it so it sorta looks smooth, but it's actually not smooth. This is what most digital asset would be. The low poly one for the low res for the normal PC and phone. But for those high res one, from what I know, now they can work with pretty high poly already. Polygon as in each of the surface, they're called polygon. But for a 3D print, because they'll be reading each of this gap, so we sort of need to bring it to a higher polygon count. Alright, we can start with the body now. Hello Hypernoah, thank you. This is actually the model of the concept art of Tixit MK01. Which I am doing the 3D modeling for. Alright, let's see. Now we're gonna do the body. Body. Ooh, because of the pipe, I can't see the full body. But it's okay, we can guess. Oops, my mouse went to the wrong place. Alright, bring back. It helps when undo reality. Yes, if reality had undo, I'm pretty sure it would be well used. But I wonder where the concept came from. This is pretty amazing. Hey, 初见安安 Akatsuki 吉德自由烤肉 Wow, 烤肉面ですか 安 No undo 这是惩罚吧 But 真人世界就是 no undo 啊 可是就 have you all ever tried like in reality you drew something on a piece of paper and you wanted to press undo and then you notice, whoops, there is no undo. What was I doing? Ay. Yeah, I think those type of situation happens because we use the PC so much. Well, I use the PC so much that sometimes it's sort of I forgot. There's no undo. Well, this one, wrong side. Right, you're getting there. I'm gonna just have it like this first. We'll add in the what do you call it? The tolerance as well as the joining parts later. Let's get the shape up first. Oh, so we're gonna bring it to the front a bit. Actually, we could make it a little bit bigger for this part. Then we adjust from the front. The front we can't see anyway, so this should be the shape. I'm gonna be using a Boolean modifier to cut this shape out, so we're gonna ignore it. Naruhodo, yes. Good morning, yes. Good night and good evening and good afternoon. I go out for a short while. Forgot to collect something from my mom. Oh, no worries, Lima. Thanks for dropping by. 左贤安安初见安安 I will use eraser. If you're using pencil to draw, then yes. Oh, that makes sense. The concept of undo must have come from the eraser. But I think nowadays, most of the time we are using pens, right? It feels like the base shape is done. Base shape is done. Let's switch this off and let's see what's going on. So far looks good. Looks at least the blocking out has been pretty good. Alright, let's get back in. Okay. Well, let's go to the next part. I'm not gonna cut out the eye part until I have the top part up. I'm still thinking what type of topi do I want. Apakah topi shape? What type of topi shape I will get? Alright. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate this part. And I'm gonna separate it out so that we can work with it individually. Let's select all. Extrude. Yeah, we're gonna just make a simple round out shape for the top. Then maybe extrude one more time. And then we scale it down again. And then I'm gonna do a little inset over here. And then I'm gonna extrude it up. Yeah. So it looks sorta like this. This was sorta the plan I was thinking, so that it doesn't move around so much. I'm very worried all the time when the paint goes on, when the putty goes on. Is it gonna, not fit together? It's like, headache. Alright, let's start with the arms. Oh, wait. Shall we start with the pipes first or the arms first? We'll start with the arm. The arm, I am gonna work with cubes. I was thinking whether I want to work with cylinders or cube, but after a short amount of consideration, I decided I will work with a cube just because it's easier for me to work with a cube. A cylinder, sometimes when you spin it and turn it, it will warp and deform. I'm gonna check the sizing of it as well. Okay, so that it's not too small. The worst thing I can do is like have a super thin arm and then once I print it, it will break. So yeah, that is also one of the big problem. Okay, let's keep going. I'm gonna hide this for a bit. Alright. Okay, let's go to side view to see if it's at the correct spot. Should be around here. And front view. Okay, front view say you want to curve this way downward. Side view say you want to curve that way downward. Okay, we'll do side view first. Side view like this. I think let's keep it at 1 cm, so that's around 10 mm instead of going to the exact measurement, just so we can keep it safe so that we don't break it. Yes. We can round it out later on, so don't worry too much about that. But now, how shall we curve this? Okay, so the way I'm gonna be curving it is I'm gonna just do simple curve. Slowly extrude it out. Ta-da! Very manual, but very effective. Oops, wrong way. I'm just sliding it along the edges. Sometimes it's a bit wonky because I don't know where I want to slide it. But it's okay. I know where you should go. Right, but this part looks like it went up too high. So it's now 11 mm. I want to keep it at 10 mm. So let's go. When I move it, the cool thing about Edge is that it's gonna show me how big it is. So that's nice. That was nice. Hey yo, Fishmanson! Welcome to today's stream. Currently, I am working on I am working on a concept, a 2D concept into 3D. Yes. Okay, I'm still thinking how I'm gonna slant it to the front. I could just turn it later. Alright, let's do the front view first and then we'll turn it later on. Wow, cool! Yeah! 谢谢 还在搞着 We could just rotate it and then we bring it over here as well. I feel like I did it a bit too thick. So this is something that I'm gonna be adjusting later on. But I don't want it to be too thin. I'm really worried that it's gonna break when it prints. The last time I printed a really super thin piece, the moment I flick at it, it broke. So that was an exciting experience. Hello Seifertan, welcome to today's stream. How have you been doing? Alright, let's continue. So for the hand part, I am thinking whether I want to have it separated. We could have it separated first and then we can come back in to continue. I'm going to just add two more lines over here. And then I'm considering whether I want to use a bevel or do I use a subdivision. Good thing about bevel is that it will only bevel at the sides. But I don't want it to bevel everything. Okay, I want the sides to be straight. Never mind, we can go with subdivision. We could go with subdivision. But I'm gonna lock the sides up. It's isolated, so make my life easier. Now I can see again. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna increase the mean crease. Increase this. Still a bit too blocky though, I feel. Could be a little bit more rounded. We could fix that. Yes, we will fix that later. Let's do the hand first. Hand chin. Okay, for the hand. Okay, for the hand, because I'm a little bit... I sort of want the base to match. So I'm going to do is I'm going to just duplicate this part like just now. I'm going to have a plane which I can work with. And I'm going to pick up the part that I need. I'm going to bevel this so I get an extra two... What do you call that? 2 edges which I can work with. And then I'm going to just extrude this. Pew! Okay, but I'm going to switch this off. And we're gonna work. Okay. I feel like I should have. Wait. I'm gonna decrease that. Yes, and I still have my edges on, which sorta makes it a bit harder to see. Why is it purple though? Mean crease still got. Alright, let's switch off the mean crease completely. Then let me think. Alright, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to extrude one more part out. And then only I'm going to do the arm part. Now we're just blocking out the shape. Blocking out. This is called blocking out. Yes, now I remember. It's called blocking out. Now it's around 3.54, which I think around 3mm is probably like a limitation of a regular DLP printer, which is a resin printer, by the way. Right, so far so good. Okay. Dun. Okay, we're gonna just create the shape out. Even though it looks a little bit wonky right now, don't worry too much about it. We'll be going back into adjust. I feel like the modeling and blocking out actually don't take as much time as adjusting. For 3D models at least. That's why having a good reference really saves time. Then I don't need to use so much of my brain. Haha. Non-existent brain. Okay, let me see. Because now I want to make it thicker, but I don't want it to stray too much from the original shape as well. So that is where I am a little bit stuck at. Right, probably something like this. Like that. So I'm just thickening the whole thing so that it's easier. Blocking the fun part. Yes, blocking out is the fun part, sadly. Or happily, blocking out is the fun part. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna just have mean crease at the sides over here so that it matches the top. I'm just worried that it's not gonna match later, but we can always sculpt it in later. Oh, it actually looks pretty good. Just a little bit too blocky over here. So we just need to adjust the arms, and then I think the arm looks pretty good. But this part actually is too thick. But before that, I'm gonna have a subdivision for all of this so that it looks a little bit more rounded. Add subdivision, which is what I call adding the subdivision in. This one I'm most likely gonna bevel it later on as well, but for now we will work with this. I feel like the mid part over here is gonna be sharp. Are you sharp? Yes, you are. Yeah, look better like that. Alright, so we sort of blocked out the parts. But the thing about using subdivision is that it will shrink your model a little bit because it's rounding it up. Rounding. Right, let's see what happens here. Yes. Okay, can. Okay. Yep, a bit disasterish. Maybe we can add more lines in. It will hold better. This is also another way to hold the parts in. Might not be the best way, but it works. Even though it might not be perfect. Okay, we go for a 10 mm. Nice thing is I still have my measurement on. I can see how far I go, or I can always key in. Alright, what about the back? Let's hide this and check out the overall. Overall looking pretty sweet. But the top here actually looks a bit wonky. I will sculpt this off, or I will have to retopple over here. I think the reason is because these two are too near. Because of the front. Okay, so what I could do as well is I could slide this downward. We could slide it. Let's see if this helps. Make it less jaggedy. Yeah, this helps a bit. Okay, let's ignore it for now. Problem not seen is problem not solved. Yui's gonna make it in Lego style? No, I can't do it in Lego style because Lego style is too thin. I will try, but it will be a lot thicker. Especially the arm part. But yes, it's gonna have some part that is gonna be joined together. That's right. Hello, Malva Studio. Welcome. Yes, today I am doing a concept art 2D to 3D. So I'm making this concept art, which is by Tixit. You can see his link is in the description. And then yeah, I'm just transforming them from the 2D concept art into 3D. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, wait, what was I doing? Let's take a sip of water and think about it. Always good to have short breaks and stretch. Whew, okay, let's go. I'm not too happy with the arm. For obvious reason. Let's increase this a bit. I just hope my PC can sustain. Oh yes! Always. I almost forgot. Always remember to save your work. Don't be like me. There was once I almost finished my work and it did not save. I did not save it. So I lost around 5 minutes of my work. Good thing I have autosave. Yes. I have set up my autosave so that it doesn't delete my stuff. So that was great. I'll call this working file. Alright, good. Whew, okay, I felt like I forgot something. I did forget something. Alright, now I'm just thinking about the pipe. If it comes from here over here. Oh, okay, can. How should I do the pipe? Also thinking about that. Many ways. let's do the easy part first. Now, leg time. Alright, for the leg, are they rounded? Let me see the reference. For this type of leg, I believe it's gonna be rounded or square? Or could it be a triangle? Alright, so we're gonna put a cube in. Yeah, I like cubes so much that I'm gonna put a cube everywhere. That's right. It's just really a lot easier to measure it. I have a mirror tool on as well. For the legs, right, I don't want it to be this small. I'll probably make it slightly bigger. Slightly. Now it's around 1 cm, which I think is a good size. But where's my handy dandy ruler? Always have a ruler with you when you're doing 3D modeling, when you need to know the size, because sometimes in digital form it looks alright, but the moment it comes out it looks not so alright. So I always want to put that into consideration as well. Okay, I'm not too sure what these shapes are. Okay, let's do some, what do you call it, imagination. I'm gonna go into clip paint again and I'm gonna imagine how it should look like. Yang. Yes, that's right. Got another one. Keep saving every 5 to 10 minutes. It will save your life. To everyone who's new to this. Yes, agreed. Do save. Or have an autosave and make sure to redirect your autosave to the right place. Yes, okay. I'm thinking, this how like, would it be like this? Oh, could be, yeah? Now that I think about it. Okay, now the bottom should look like this. Now this is where my creativity comes in. And the type of legs I like. So I can see that they're all slanty. So bottom view, I think it's gonna look like that. And the back leg, maybe something. Oh, it's a smiley face. Like this? Now I'm like totally contemplating on this because there are 3 legs. So let me see. I draw one more time. One circle. Change the color. And we're gonna try drawing the leg. So there are 3 legs. 1, 2, 3. So let's say this is the back leg. The front 2 legs. What would be good structure for the leg? Alright. I feel it should look something like this. Probably something like this. But slanted. Now these are all speculation of mine towards the leg. Unless they all look the same. I'm in a dilemma. And this looks like a guy with glasses now. Give him some cheeks. And a flower on top. I am going off topic right now. Alright, let's come back here. How would this say? Okay, I'm gonna just do cubes and then I'm gonna fit everything in following the shape and then I will work from there. Yes, sounds like good plan. Yes, and you guys can see this happy guy over here. Alright. Okay, let's continue. Oh, set. Right, because from the reference, we're gonna follow the reference bulat first. I'm gonna just follow. I can see that this part is straight. I will make it a bit smaller first. So 2 size, and then from 2 size, I will make it not 2 size. What is this shape, yeah? Always a dilemma when I come to this type. Especially because rounded things, even if you look at it orthographically, it will look squarish, which doesn't quite work over here. So let's hide this. Let's get this. So you can see what happened here. But if we follow the shape, it actually looks like that, but it would jut outside. So what exactly is the shape. We could make it so that it's rounded on that side. We could round this part out. Yeah, I think we can just round this out. So let's try. I'm gonna just bevel it. It's the fastest way to see results. We could just bevel it. It feels a little bit too beveled. Still got some parts which are outside. Okay, wait. Let's have a duplicate so that we got something to work with. I'm gonna just put it into a new collection called spare backup. Alright, we're gonna hide that spare backup. And now let's think of the shape. As Rudy said, this is my lifestyle back at my hometown where anytime can have blackout. Horror story. Wow, my Chen Chen. Wow, anytime can have blackout. Holy moly. But yeah, especially if blackout happened, then even more important to save. I'm gonna just move it manually, but it might not look the way it should. Okay, never mind. I will bevel. We bit something like this. We'll do something like this first. Oh, it sorta looks to shape. Yep, correct. So basically, the whole part over there is rounded. It's just how I would like to have it rounded up. I think the best way is I could add in one more line over here. And then we can bring this part inward. Okay, scale it in. Alright. Okay, maybe this part need a bit of scaling. Ooh, but then I would adjust that part. Okay, you know what? We can just move you as a whole. Move you inward as a whole. Right. Okay, now this. Okay. Alright. Is it because you went inwards? No, you're still outside. Why, because it's round. Okay. And now I'm gonna increase the size of the fit a little bit. Like this part. Let's bring it back out a bit. Okay, this part come here. Good. Alright, we got those part out. Okay, I really like this curve, but it's gonna be a bit unbalanced. So I'm gonna just increase this part by a little bit. A little bit. So I say a little bit, but it's not very little, is it? Just by a little bit. Okay, let's see. Still looks very similar. It's got that nice curve over there, while still keeping the sharp edges, which is what I wanted. Alright, now the third leg. How shall I do the third leg? Shall I just duplicate this? Aha, I don't think I could. Alright, we've gotta do one more. Okay, this time we're gonna use one of the newer function of Blender. We're gonna just create the cube right over there. Dong, we got a cube straight where we want it. And then now we can adjust. It looks like pieces of vertical rectangle with round edges. Yes. I do agree with that. But the problem is I don't know where the rounded up parts are, which was sort of what I was having a dilemma for. I'm imagining that it would look like that because it looks sharp on the side, especially because this design itself actually looks very robot. If you look at it, it looks like a what is that character? It looks like a Bomberman with Lego pieces and with a Zaku element to it because of the hat. Yes, and I should take a sip of water now. Water. At least blocking out is turning out pretty fine. I would like to say. Alright, now let's see. Yes, everybody, remember to hydrate yourself. If not, you're gonna be a dehydrated flower. Yeah. And yes, I can totally feel my throat going bye-bye as I talk. But it's alright. I sort of miss... I really miss you all. So it's okay to have talk a bit more today. Oh, hey, look at the back part. The back part doesn't need to be rounded at all. Avocado. Okay. Okay, if we follow this shape, the back part actually does not need any rounding out because it actually do not reach any of the edges. So, just so it looks a little bit more balanced, we're gonna bring it to the back a bit. Tap. And bring it to the back. Now I'm gonna select all. Oops. I'm gonna select all, scale it out a bit. So the whole thing's a bit bigger. Yes. Should be okay, but it's actually still really small. If you look at it, this surface is only 8mm by 8mm sort of ish with a 0. plus minus 0. such mm. So it's actually still pretty small. Almost 1 cm, which I hope is gonna be enough to get it to stand well. It's always a consideration for the pieces that is modeled and printed to be able to stand well. So we're gonna go with this. I'm gonna still round out two of the parts just so it looks a little bit more balanced. I think it looks a bit weird if the front two are rounded out while the back one is not. It's my personal preference. Yes, this is where I throw in my personal thoughts and preference. 全体补水, yes! That's right. Everybody remember to drink water. If not, you're gonna sound like a muscular man. Like me. Horror story. Alright, okay. We're gonna get this to be centralized. Oh, I get it. I'm gonna get it to be centralized. Yeah, the rest is fine. We're gonna apply it. Oh, transformation. Yes, it looks beautiful. Beautiful. I believe it will stand just fine. Yeah, it's good. Like, it's good. I just wonder if it should be more rounded. I'll probably add like a little bevel to everywhere, but I'm still thinking about it. Dilemma. Okay, you know what? For this part, I want to bring it in a little bit more so that when I bevel the top part, it's not gonna jut up. Alright. Okay, so I'm just gonna balance it out, but this part is where the 3D is gonna be a little bit different from the 2D reference already, just because of physical limitations. As you can see, the measurement and such is a little bit different. But I just hope it's wide enough though. Let's measure a bit. We can use what's this called? The measure tool. And we're gonna just measure that distance. This is around 225, so it's actually still quite small. But because it's just a 10 cm piece, 11 cm piece, should be balanceable. It should balance okay. I hope. I hope. It always was at down around 24 times 27. So it's actually pretty small, the base, but it should be okay. If it's not, I might increase this part so that it's a little bit bigger. Yes, that sounds like a good plan. Let's do just that. Oh, press wrong button. Alright, I'm gonna just increase this part a little bit. Then we're gonna make it transparent. Oops, wrong button. Grab it and just arrange it. Okay, good. Now it should be okay. I hope so. I hope so. Every time I do 3D modeling for 3D printing, it's always a big concern about whether it's gonna be able to come out the way I want it. So that is what I'm thinking. And yes, everybody remember to drink lots of water. I feel like my sniffle is totally coming back to me now. Okay, next thing I'm gonna go back to is the arm. And I'm gonna go to this front part. Okay, for the arm, I actually do want it to be a bit more rounded. I do really want it to be rounded. So what I'm gonna do is... let's round it out first. Let's do it. Let's do it! Just do it! Okay. So that just... oh, we can actually do all 4 sides together. So we shall do that. Aha! Do you see it rounding out? And then now we're gonna go the other direction. Okay, let's see if it's okay. Ooh. But it did make this part no longer straight. So we will straighten that out. Just do it! Just do it! That's right! Okay, no worries about not straight. We could always use the loop tool and then we can flatten it. Haha! Powerful tool. Actually, in the loop tool, there is also a circle tool. But in this case, if I use the circle tool, I feel like it's gonna be too rounded. And it's not really the shape that I want. That's why I decided to just move it manually a little bit. I sort of like this feel. Feels like you're still too high up. Okay. I will just adjust the rest later. Yes. Oh, we do need to select the other side if I want to scale it towards the other side. Okay, good. Alright, but this too needs some moving. We'll move it along here. Oh, right, looks good. Looks good. Right, okay, let's continue. Flatten. Oh. Okay, starting to take a bit of shape. At least the shape I want, but I feel like this part is still a bit wonky, so we're gonna work with that. Gonna move these parts around. Let's switch on the reference so we get a bit more referencing to look at. Alright, I wanna know where they are. So I'm gonna just have it do this so I can see how it curves inward as well. So this is how it's gonna look like. Now we can start doing the arm part. I feel like this is not too bad. We could do the hand first, then we do a spare, then only I will merge them together. Okay. Whew, okay. Arms 1. I'm gonna call it arms 1, and then let's go with the hension. But the problem about the hension now is that I'm scared that they don't fit each other. Ha 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 ha! Okay, let's select all. Let's move it a bit. I will merge them together. Yes, I will have to merge them together because this part no longer fits. Previously, it fit the other piece, which was not yet adjusted. But it's okay. We could do something about it. I hope. Scale down a bit. Okay, this looks real wonky now. Let's come out. Oh, I did wrong. Alright, let's move it one more time. I get it. We have to rotate. This actually looks pretty cool. It looks cool. But yeah, you can see that this part are the parts that I scaled down. That's why those parts are no longer fitting because they're now rounded up. So what we need to do is we're gonna round this part out. But because it have that finger part in, so I sort of need to be more careful of it. So we scale down this part first. Good thing I remember what direction I scaled, so that's not too bad. You could always sorta get there. But because it does have a lot more vertices compared to previously, yes, it might hold on to parts that we don't want it to hold on. But we could always go into sculpt mode and then we move it from there. Hehe. There's also proportional editing, which is super helpful. Yes, I know. I feel like I'm cheating, but this is how I would sorta get to it. But it will not be a perfect fit because I still have my modifiers on, and this is just what the modifier modify from me adjusting the wireframe using a more like, I feel like this is how 3D modeling is gonna look like if it was in VR. Yeah, it does look like Lego hand, but this is a thicker Lego hand. Lego hands tend to be pretty thin. I feel like this is how it's gonna look like if 3D modeling was in VR. Then you can drag and drop it, and you can squeeze it, you can scale it, you can rotate it. This is how it's gonna look like. Because I feel like sculpting is the nearest version of working with clay in real life. So this is what I imagine it's gonna be like. I'm actually looking. I'm not sure. Is there any software in VR that allows us to do 3D modeling yet? I'm not too sure. If you guys know any, do let me know. I think I've seen one, but I've not tried it. I've not had the opportunity to try it. But I feel like it'll be a very interesting experience to be able to model straight in the 3-dimensional space, even though I do have some 3D motion sickness. It's like completely different things, right? Alright, let's fit the arm in. Actually, this looks pretty good. Wow, look at this. This is not too bad. I feel like this part is a little bit too sharp. Yeah, we're gonna adjust it a bit. Hey, this, I feel like I'm cheating. a little bit, just a little bit. Alright, we could. I think for this case, might be better that I increase the loop a little bit and then we move it via loops instead. So we could move this whole thing inwards a bit to have it more spread out. Yes, so that it doesn't give such a sharp, pointy elbow. And then if I wanted to move together, I could always use proportional editing. Yay! Alright. Okay, so far so good. So far so good. So jiao, so bai. That's right. Okay. Now, next thing I'm gonna be doing is, let me look at the reference. Monica reference I. Oh yeah, it's hidden. Alright. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a reference ball, which is I'm gonna be using to cut this part out. So let's create that. I'm gonna just use a, do I want to use a UV sprayer or a round cube? A round cube it is. We shall use a round cube. It may appear like this, but don't worry about it. It's like totally normal. Could always make it round again. Ho ho. Alright, let's scale it down as usual. Some of the 3D modelings in VR, Sculpt VR, Block, Masterpiece VR, Dream. Oh, that's actually a pretty good amount. That's actually a pretty good amount. I've only seen the demo, but never really gotten to try them out. So, anyone tried those out before, and what do you feel about doing 3D modeling in VR space? Alright. I feel like I need to go in a little bit and maybe scale up a bit. Will this give me problem later? I'm not too sure yet, but we will see. Okay, I'm gonna just give it a simple subdivision so that it's even rounder. So when we cut, it is super round. Now the main thing is I need to make sure that this part cuts out the part that I need. So looks pretty good. Actually looks pretty good now. Yeah, it's perfect. Perfect. Then I just need to bevel the sides up. Okay. Whew. There. But I gotta say, this modeling is definitely easier than the gauntlet. The gauntlet actually takes a lot more time and I'm still on the way with it. Hi desu. Okay, now question. Do I want to start with a cylinder or do I want to start with a cube? Yeah, we'll start with a cylinder instead. Because the whole thing is rounded and it's gonna be attached to the hat. So, let's go. Let's go. Okay. Turn it 90 degrees. And then we scale down. Whew. Okay, good. Scale further down. Scale further up a bit. Okay, good. You know what? We're gonna just chop it halfway. I'm gonna mirror it. It's gonna make my life a lot easier. Right, let's mirror this. Mirror. Alright, okay. Now we're gonna extrude. Now we're gonna select all this. We're gonna extrude and then we're gonna scale it towards the X-plane. Ta-da! Should be perfect. Let's bring it in first. Okay, let's hide this part so I can see where exactly it is. Should come around here. Or else. Okay. I think the outer circle can be a little bit bigger. So we're gonna do just that. See. Yep. Oh, I get it. Because this part actually went in a little bit. Oh, this part is actually further out. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna increase. Yes, it should go further out. Alright, okay, good. And now this part comes out a bit over here. Even though here is connected, I don't think it cuts over there though. No, does it? Let's see. Oh, it does. It does. Okay, so if it cuts over there, then I will have to move this out further. Around here. Just to make sure. Maybe scale up a little bit. Bring it up a bit. Side views. Okay, good. Okay, now back to the front piece. Oh, whew. I think the closest I've done for VR type things is probably gonna be... But let me think. Oops, wrong button. I for inset. Straight. Scale it up a little bit. No, actually the size was good. Extrude out. I'm gonna extrude straight over here because I'm gonna just bevel that part later. Okay, I'm gonna have the pipe as a separate part just so it's easier for me. I'm gonna just bevel this part. Maybe not so many. Around here? Yeah, good. Yay, good. Right. Okay, now for the pipe. Okay, for the pipe. shall we try using the curve tools? Nah, we can just go with a classical. We can just use a cylinder. Scale it down. Okay, now add a modifier. We're gonna add a mirror modifier. Separate them. Oh. If there's so many 3D modeling in VR, definitely that is something that I would like to try one day. Yes. Okay, we're gonna go. They're all slanty. Let's go 90 degree first. Attach. Okay. Side view. Yep, that's what I thought. Always need to check front, side, back. Front and side view. Okay. Okay. So now, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring this here, rotate it a bit because it's going upwards, and then because I know it's gonna go backward, but it's a little bit hard to see from here. So, is it gonna be stuck onto it or is it gonna be floating? If it's floating, it's gonna be a bit tricky though to print together. Now it looks like Among Us. Okay, let's continue. Let me think. Feels like it's stick together. So I think I will go with stick together. But I just noticed this part is actually too out. It's too out. It needs to go in deeper. Might be also due to the main piece being more rounded than it probably was imagined over here. So, yep, those are normal challenges. Okay, scale up a bit. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm gonna adjust it. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna delete this part. And then I'm gonna take this part, I'm gonna scale it up. Okay. Yes, I know I can't see nothing yet. So I want it to be attached to the part. So we're gonna should I hide it? Okay, before we do that, we're gonna extrude one more out. Now we're gonna turn. And then we're gonna slowly extrude it over there. Extrude, turn. And I'm gonna make sure that I stick together. They're stuck together like glue. Stuck like glue. Okay, before I move too far ahead, I'm gonna adjust the direction of it as well. So we're gonna move it up a bit. I will add in the lines for the piping later on as well. So those are like things that I want to consider. Okay. I don't want it to go in too much as well. So moderation, this. Okay. Oh, this is actually pretty okay. Up you go. Turn. Because the further up it is, the bigger the surface is. So that makes it a little bit tricky as well. Okay, for this part, I think I should turn. Ooh, interesting. Okay, we gotta turn all this a little bit. This pipe is warped. Alright, we're gonna bring it to the front a bit. This too. Okay, now we're gonna look from bottom up and we're gonna move it in a bit as well. Not bad. Not bad indeed. Okay. I'm gonna try to straighten this part. Turn. Maybe go back a bit more. And then go in here. Scale up a bit. Go upwards. Whew. Alright. Okay, now I'm gonna just straighten this part. Flatten it. Oh, it doesn't straighten, does it? Nope. Okay, I have to rotate myself. I'm gonna extrude one more first. I'm gonna rotate it. Oops. Sure. Okay. Much focus. Alright, turn. Bye. Okay, good. I just want it to be like straight with the headpiece on top so that it won't have too much issue if I want it to have a joint over there that splits. Ooh, it's starting to come to life. I feel like prayer is going well. Hello Lima, welcome back. I hope you got your stuff from your mom. Hey. Whew. Okay, good. This is what I call a work stream. Okay, top parts need to go in further. Okay, in further. Good. Alright. Now this looks pretty okay. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do is probably gonna add a modifier so that it rounds up nicely. Yay! Okay. Click crack. Alright, let's check out the whole thing. Okay, now I'm gonna just use this to cut a hole over there with one of my favorite add-on tool, which you can download. It's called the Fast Carve, and then you can use it to cut stuff, which is super duper convenient. I'm gonna call this round cube cutter. Open new collection called cutter. I normally use quite a lot of cutter pieces because it gives a cleaner finish to compared to if I were to cut it myself. So yep, yeah, it looks pretty good. No. I feel I need a short break. I'm gonna have a break first, and then I'll be right back. Hey, I'ma have a break for a while. Break time. Hello, and I am back. Just now it got warped a bit. Alright. So now we're around 70%, I would say. Around 70%. Sorta-ish. But I think there's a lot of minor detail that I can sort of sculpt out later on. Thank you. I'm back, Chen Chen. Alright, let's go. I changed the music a bit so it's a little bit more hyped up so I can... I feel like the detailing is always going to be the most painful part. I'm not sure about you guys, but for me, it's always like that. I like blocking out things, but when it comes to detailing, I'm like, meh. Because it's always so stressful when I think about detailing because, you know, there is no return. Because I'm doing, well, some people call it destructive modeling. So basically, I do change the shape of the object permanently and there is just no going back, and that is very stressful at times. Alright, let's see the sides as well. I can see that the head turned a lot smaller, so we're gonna increase the sizing a bit from here onwards. Oops, I have my Mandarin font on. Okay, let's increase. Alright. Oh, somewhere was not selected. Alright. Okay, that's good. Alright, let's increase that up. Okay, everything else looks pretty good. Okay. Now, I feel... Actually, I'm still thinking for this part if I want to do it like that. Might be better if I use a cylinder to cut. I'm still thinking like for this part, does it lips inward? Or is it a slide in and then it's round? Or is it gonna be sharp? Actually, I could do sharp though. Might be nicer if I just use a cone to cut out. Thank you, Black Cat. I'm back. Yes, in the same situation as putting water decal and painting a model kit. Oh dear, the amount of effort and time to complete it. Yes. I feel like the last few percent is gonna be the most painful part of the whole process, but I will persevere. Okay, I've changed my mind. I don't want to cut it with a round sphere. I'm gonna cut it with a what do you call it? I'm gonna cut it with a cylinder, which I made into a cone. Just because I feel like it's gonna be a lot easier to navigate later on. So, because I'm like thinking, if I did a round shape, it's gonna be super hard to, what do you call it? It's gonna be really hard for me to navigate it later on. So it's actually easier if I just did a cone shape. Yeah, I think a cone shape will look good as well. And it will look like that shape as well. Okay, yes, I'm gonna cone it. Cone. We could adjust the shape and the topology is a lot more controlled compared to the round. True, persevere true, and the results worth it. Yes, thank you for the words of encouragement. I need it. Yeah, let's hype this thing up. Yeah. wait, let me see. Alright, I feel like this might be a bit too deep. We don't need to go that far. Oh, depends on the point of contact. Alright. Okay. I'ma get the reference out. Feels like point of contact could be bigger, so scale up. Here we go. Yes, I am. I'm trying to find like the most effective way to do it without destroying the topology as well. Yep. Without making it too high poly, I guess that would be the term. So that my life later will not be so painful. Alright, let's try. Alright. Oh, this would actually be a lot easier for me to control later. So now I just need to adjust it. Right, I want to find the main body. Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Yes, I should have labeled you. Okay, we got it. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is select all. We're gonna scale it. I feel like this is a lot easier to control compared to using what was it that I used? I used a circle, a round circle. So I feel like this is a lot easier to navigate with. You can see the cut is a lot easier, and when I put the eyeball in, it's a lot easier. So that's like my consideration. Ganbare Chen. Ganbate Ken. Wow, you're putting on decal. Oh my gosh. I can feel your struggle. Yes, everybody needs some encouragement. Yeah, you can do it. Yes, I'm telling that to myself too. You can do it. You can do it, Yui. You can do it, flower circle. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I like it. Oh, and then we can have the eyeball on top. That's right. You have the eyeball on top, and then we have the little half semi-marble on top as well. This is actually a lot better. I'm thinking about how am I gonna... I got an idea. Why didn't I think of that? Like this, I cannot undo back already. Okay, I got an idea. So I'm gonna press this. I'm gonna press like that. I mean, I could have done it in a different way, but this is easier. Haha! Now I got a slice. I got a slice of cake. Yeah. Okay, so I got a slice of the what do you call it? The eyeball part. So this slice is gonna be used later. Okay, good. Alright. Kung Fu fighting. Hey. Okay, let's go. Actually, now I'm thinking. Have everyone watched Witch from Mercury? Have everyone watched it? Have y'all watched episode 3? I'm so mind-boggled by it. It's like, hey! It's so spoiler, but hey! Okay, make it a little bit bigger. Alright, I think this is good. Maybe just now it's better. Okay, satisfied. Yes, Yui, please be satisfied. Alright, for this one, let's increase the amount of polygon. I really don't like these parts. I'm probably gonna sculpt it. I'm gonna do a smoothing, or like I'm gonna relax those parts out. I'm gonna rematch them. Hey. Alright, so we're gonna rename things first. One of the shortcuts to rename things is click on whatever you want and press a F2. F2, that's right. Okay, what should I call this? On top of Toppy. Okay, on top of Toppy we got. And then this one we're gonna call it the Toppy. Okay. And so this two we're gonna put it into a new collection. It's gonna be called the Toppy Benar. Betul, ini topi benar. Yeah, so we're gonna hide the topi benar. Now put the cutter at the bottom. Spread back up at the bottom. More bottom than the bottom. And then, okay, now this part. I bet you guys forgot. No. I know you guys didn't forget. It's just me. I forgot you. Is Yui the perfectionist type? Yes, if I could be, I would be a perfectionist that make myself regret my decisions. I try not to be too much because I know at times for art there is no end to it. It's like every time have you all ever tried like modeling or drawing something and then you feel like it is done, and then tomorrow you come back and see it is not good. I almost said a curse word. Alright, I should come back. Oh, focus. No curse word on stream. This is say so stream. Alright, what was this? This is the new eyeball cutter. Okay, it's a new eyeball cutter. We're gonna put you in the cutter folder. The old cutter, I think we can delete that. No, we don't need you anymore. We don't need you anymore in our world. Okay, we're gonna give you a name. You're gonna be the slice of body, I guess. We're gonna give you a name. Body. Oh wait. The pressure of perfectionist. Oh dear, it keeps on getting stuck at 99%. Exactly. And then the worst thing is, like, for digital art, I feel it's not bad for digital art. It's just that sometimes, you know, when you learn a new tool set or new skill, and then it's never gonna end. Especially if you have a due date, even worse. So I try to work within the time frame. I try very hard. So I guess it's sort of like that. Okay, let me think. Let me think for this. Shall I use you or shall I not? This is the inside head part. I think I shall not. I shall not use you. I will use you. Yes, I shall use you straight. Okay, but how? How shall you use this straight? Okay, we will think about that later. Okay, now front part, this will be the, I don't know, it looks like gas canister, so breathing mask, SOP mask. Oops, I got my caps on. SOP mask. Alright. Ouch, the due date or deadline, the date where I die must come out something. Exactly. I feel like, well, I mean, it's good as well. Good to have deadlines. This is the mask pipe. If not, it's never gonna end. But sometimes it's like when the mood hits you, then you can do it real fast. When there's no mood, oh, it's like, you know, like your F1 car become a control car. I mean, control is pretty good as well. Let me think of a different vehicle. Maybe a bicycle. From bicycle become F1 car. Maybe not F1. F1 might be too fast. I don't know. I think technically these are arts as well. So I feel like it also depends on mood as well. It's like closely dependent on each other. So I feel. Alright, let's put them into a new collection. We call it arm. Yes, don't learn from me for what do you call it? For arranging, because sometimes I tend to have too many arrangement, and then in the end I don't even know where I put things. I can tell you, I see you do this really reminded me from interior architecture. Actually interior architecture is sort of similar, but you guys are doing more towards furniture modeling. But there's I think nice thing about interior is that there are software that already comes with pre-made furniture, which makes everybody's life easier. Which I appreciate. But yeah, but it depends. Yeah, but yeah, it's similar. Alright, let's go 2. But when the mood left in the body, mental block. There's no progress at all. Exactly. Adui, very always a challenge. Sometimes I also wonder, it's like, what does the client want? What is acceptable? Sometimes I wonder about, like, when a certain piece is done, is this finishing good enough for the market? I don't know if you guys think about those type of things. I used to be really stressed out when I do 3D because I'm actually self-learned. So there's a lot of things that I sort of picked up along my way. I got my own logic for things as well. But I think some of them works real well. So yeah, I don't mind sharing. But yeah, sometimes it gets really stressed outy. Especially because I started with more towards creating models which are easier to print, so quite different. But if I were to further go on to this route, then it will be sculpting, doing very high detailed things, which I hope my PC will be able to support. I feel like hardware and software always go together nowadays for a lot of the digital works. I think even for VTubing itself, without the proper software, I think it would be pretty difficult to stream in probably stream everything that you want to stream as well. Yeah, that's my feeling towards it. Hardware is so important nowadays. Yeah, I'm gonna spoil a bit. Which sort of reminds me of like Edge Runner in school, where they were talking about like the latest hardware. If not, it would jam up the whole system. And then he used the main character used a counterfeit software, which was supposed to work but did not, and fried the whole system. So sort of like that, I feel. Oh, I like the clean look. Okay, we'll go with that. 3D SketchUp or 3D CAD? Yeah. Oh, I think SketchUp is really popular though. Yeah, SketchUp. Bring it in a bit. I feel like you were a bit too wide. Yeah, now this looks balanced. Maybe a bit wider. Alright. Okay, wait. Now I'm gonna just make you smoother where you should be smooth, and not smooth where you should not be smooth. Yeah. But in terms of market-wise, I feel like nowadays it's more common to see market wanting all-rounders rather than just niche in, like just good in one type of like skill set in terms of art as well. So it always makes me wonder, like, is it gonna be okay, or like, and then a lot of the software out there which can be fantastic but really expensive. So it's always a dilemma for me, but I'm so glad that there is Blender. Now it's time to preach, right? Now it's time to preach for Blender. I'm so glad that there is a software in the market that allows us to use it for free and have a lot of compatibility. It does have its lacking part. I feel like workflow-wise, it still cannot beat, of course, Maya. It cannot beat 3D Max. No, workflow. But I feel like if it can be, how to say, if the person knows how to use it, it's actually an incredible tool set, which I feel is a really good, entry point if you want to do 3D modeling, especially if you're just doing it for your own self. Like for example, you want to be a VTuber, and then you want a 3D model, or you want to create a game, you want to have your own custom asset. It's just like that's like a small part of the whole thing. It's better that you can get a alternative free software rather than, spending bazillion, which I don't have. So, but it's still really strong software. Look at it. Look at what I have done with it. Well, it's not like the most amazing thing in the whole entire world, but it's not too bad, right? But anyways, let me drink some water. Given like how a lot of big companies are also coming into this scene, I'm actually really looking forward to how Blender is gonna grow, especially. Probably because for Blender wise, I actually used it mainly for 3D print usage. So like the way I use it might be a little bit different. Yeah, I would say a bit different. Wait, I want to just straight have the pipe instead of cutting it later. Okay, good. Alright, 1 gap, 2 gap. This is called I am being a little bit lazy right now. No, I'm not lazy. I am very, very, very excited to finish this. Which is also true, actually. Let me Why won't you select the whole thing? Come. Select the whole thing for me. Okay, extrude, scale down. Nice. I just hope it is deep enough that it could be printed well. Why do we have so much limitation in the real world? Okay, it's only 0. Plus 0.29. Might need to be a little bit deeper. Let me check. Let me check the reference. Where are you, reference? Oh, it's actually really shallow, so it should be fine. Yeah, this is good. Good. Okay, one more. Where shall we put the one more? I think it's meant to be on this line, but we're gonna move it a little bit. Yeah. Okay, good. Alright, bevel it. I'm using like super... we call it super... I don't know. Could this be accounted as effectiveness? Or could this be accounted as... oh, actually I really like it. Oh, it looks good. Okay, but this one, the arrangement's a bit off, so we're gonna move you. It's time to move. Let's go. Jump. Okay. So, to move you, I believe... I don't think I can move on the line, so we will have to manually move you a bit. And then adjust you from all angles. To make sure you are perfect. But you are really perfect the way you are. At least that's what I tell myself every day. Alright, good. Let's hide the reference and have a look-see. Wonderful. Alright, for now. Okay. Do I know what I'm doing next? No, but do I know what I'm doing next? Maybe. Okay, let's put it in the arm folder. Are you guys all in the arm folder already? Fantastic, you're there. So I'm gonna do a duplicate of them. And then I'm gonna put it in the spare. Why? Why you ask me? Why I do this? Because very important. I am gonna apply their modifier. That means there's no turning back. Right, let's apply. Control A for apply. I really like all the shortcuts. And nice thing about Blender is that you can customize your shortcut too. Which, like if you're Maya user, you can actually customize it to Maya shortcuts. But I'm not a Maya user, so I can't really say for that. But at least that's what I've been told. And what I've seen, it seems to work. I hope it's not lagging. Around beautiful. Yes, you are looking very fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna teach you guys. Well, not really teach you guys. I'm gonna remesh it so that I can sculpt on it. Yay, you can see. Ta-da! Beautiful. And then we can merge these two pieces together. No more seams. I think one of the biggest difference between probably digital asset and 3D printer asset is that for 3D printing, even though the digital asset might be almost perfect or like it's good, but once it boils back down to the printing process, sometimes it might not work out. Like for example, different type of printer might have a print bed volume restriction. Like this print bed will only print up to 40 cm. That's as far you can go. That's right. That's your physical limitation right there. That's always really frustrating. Hello Tixit! Welcome. Yes, so far so good. I'm doing a touch-up. I'm actually around 75% done. I am doing like all the minor touch-up. I'm also thinking about the fixing of the how do I want to do the separation with the head, etc. So far so good. Is this how you imagine the leg to be? By the way, Tixit is also the the concept artist for this piece, which is gonna be 3D printed. If you're interested, definitely go check out his link, IG link in the description. Ah, you just had dinner. Awesome. What did you have for dinner? I had butter chicken today, which was very good. I enjoy butter chicken. Yes. So yeah, I'm just linking it up. But the hand, I did make it a little bit thicker than the reference picture due to the making it sure that it's gonna be printable. Hey, it should be stable. I did make it a lot bigger. It should be stable enough. But it's hard to say. But I think because the center of gravity is in the middle, it should be around here. It should be okay. This how leg should be okay. Yeah, good enough. Good enough sounds good. Alright, let's go. Alright. Let's see. Oh, this part I'm actually gonna be sculpting on it a little bit so that it can be smoothened out a lot more. Because some of the parts, because of the topology and the way I modeled it folded a little bit, so those are things that needs to get fixed. If not stable, super glue onto the table. But we could always do a base. But I think for toys, it's always nice that if it can stand on its own. But super glue is always a crafter's best friend. That's right. My best friend, super glue. It is almost as good as Superman. And the cool thing, do you guys know that super glue, because it's so rigid when it sticks together, it's easy to break them apart? So, if you accidentally super glue something, unless you're using American super glue, Malaysian super glue tend to be alright. Yeah. No, I almost went off topic. I wanted to tell you guys the story of how I super glued my hands together. That was a really scary super glue. Malaysian super glue is not as strong. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing though. Now I'm just gonna smooth out some parts. I feel like I want that part to be a bit sharper though. We could retopo on top of it as well, so not too worried. I think the coolest thing about Blender nowadays for myself is that the sculpting function comes built in as well as the texture paint, which makes life so much easier. That I don't need to hop software. But I still think for clothing, of course, marvelous designers' works is pretty amazing. I cannot deny good works, you know. It's difficult. As much as I like Blender, but yes, I'm definitely a big advocate for Blender. Just because it's free, it's usable, and it allows all of us to be creating our own 3D and 2D contents. Yes, one day I will learn how to use the 2D animation as well. One day. Yeah. That part, the thickness is too thick, right? I'm not sure, I follow your guide. If you want it a bit thinner, I could be. Oh, it is too thick. No, it's correct. Is it too thick or correct? Oh, it is actually correct. Do you want it to be thinner? If you want it to be thinner. Yes, good thing the super glue is made in Malaysia. Yes, agree. Oh, side view is actually a little bit thick. A front view is correct. Should I make it thinner then? Or should I make the bottom come up a little bit? Can. There's two ways to go with this. One is we could make the, we could make this part come out a bit. Because currently I think it looks really thick from the side. It's because this thing is rounded and this thing is straight. I could make this part go in so that it rounds up alongside with the round part. Then it will look thinner. Because it's thin in the front and thick at the side. Can Malaysia apa pun can deh. But yeah, the American glue was pretty scary. Oh, but if it's like that, right? Shall I cheat a little bit? Yes. No. I'm not literally cheating. I am gonna just use this part and then we will. Still a bit hard because of here. Shall I go about it? You know what? Let's do something cool. Let's save this in case it crashes. I'm gonna create a plane first. I'm gonna create a plane. I'm gonna go into edit mode, turn it 90 degrees, bring it to the front. We're gonna do something really fun. We're gonna sort of retopo on top of it to get the nice little curve. Let's get the reference back. If one rounded side, that is okay also. Because initially I used a cube for that. Hehe. Okay, let's half this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna switch on something called the magnet over here, and then I will make it go towards the closest surface that it is at. So I'm gonna just move it. Eep. Okay, I think it needs a bit more tolerance. Where do I change the tolerance? Project to self. Oh, it doesn't allow me to have a tolerance set. Okay, let's bring it back to the front first. Okay, we're gonna add a modifier called the what was it called? It's called the shrink wrap modifier. So we're gonna shrink wrap on top of here. It's a little bit easier to use, at least. Now offset, we can bring it out. Ooh, too much. Okay, side view. Just a bit. Probably around 3 mm. 2 mm? 2 mm is good. Alright, let's continue. Okay, I'm gonna just go upwards. Side here. Straight this way. Straight here. Well, this is so convenient, right? Actually, I'm thinking whether I should just use a mirror tool for the back, but it's too late now. Got it out already. So this is one of the methods we could create a plane on top of another one. It's also typically used for when doing retopo works. We could solidify it. Okay, so I'm in -5. Looking at that. Now it's very crass, so we give it a subdivision modifier. Which still sort of looks a bit wonky because it does not have enough topology. So add on a lot more loops. Let it follow the curves. Yeah, I should just did 2 there. 2 curves instead. Okay. Now it should fit perfect. Right. Alright. Okay, now we just need to adjust accordingly. Whew. Stretch a bit. Kiri kara. Okay, good. Actually, I'm pretty curious. What is do you guys have like really bad experience with super glue before? Or is it just me? Alright, this part is not straight. We're gonna just straighten it out. Okay, slowly we shall adjust. Well, I think my worst experience with super glue definitely was the time where I wanted to glue two 3D printed parts together, and then yes, I went to Ace Hardware and bought a really good super glue. I gotta say, it dried really fast, but the moment I opened it, it dried on my hand, and it was really strong. I tried ripping it off, it didn't work. It was a good thing that I had some chemicals where I was. That was super glue remover. If not, I would have been stuck whole day. That was a interesting experience nonetheless. Hey. Oh, if it's like that, we could just move it. Move it. Okay. Oh, because it's curved. Okay, got it. Alright, let's have the reference back up. Oof, we can see that it's actually not completely matching the reference. So maybe we can half it. Let's delete half of it. Oh. Okay, the other half. And then let's have a mirror. Go back up. Clip it together. Alright, fantastic. Okay, now we're gonna do some straightening. You know what? We're gonna flatten this part. Oh, fantastic. And then let's do... Okay, let's bring this back. Let's see sideways. Is it okay? Very good. Alright, now we adjust here. Just nice curve. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, let's see the back. Let's see sideways. I think this is probably what it should look like. Instead of using that square. Not too worse, just the glue slow dried and the part of the model kit moved before it fully dried. That is also really painful. But yeah, relatable. Oh, it's actually nice to flatten. But I think it's pretty common to accidentally, the glue dries real slow, and then I don't know. For me, I always thought it's pretty common. The glue dried slow, and then yeah, did not stick where it should have. I'm thinking whether I want to increase the curvedness at the top, but then the side will look real thick though. Such a dilemma. Anyway, let's bring it up a little bit. Maybe we can have proportional editing on. I'm scrolling down. Bring up. I feel like this looks a bit weird. Let's see. Actually looks okay though. Okay, let's see. Oh, she goes in. Very good. If it's so, we could lift it up a little bit. Probably not that much. Probably lift it up a little bit less. Just so things don't go so wonky. Right. I think this will be good. Yeah, this looks pretty good. At least in my eyes. Yeah, done. Ta-da! Ooh. Alright, let's continue. Hey. Ooh. Yes, almost there. Thank you, Ellen. I'm so close yet so far. I think... Let me look at the reference. I am around... I'm now at the most sorta most tricky part, I would say. Yes, which is the eye part and the drawing part. So this is probably the last 20% of work. Yep. Actually, have you guys had like bad experience with super glue before? Yeah, the eye needs detailing. I feel like the eyes can be the trickiest part though. That's why I'm like still thinking, how do I want to make that? there's a few ways that I can think of, but I am thinking whether I want to do the join at the bottom first before I go on to that. Let's make it smoother. So when the print comes out smooth, like silky smooth skin. Yes. Let me see. Okay, so the eye cutter is like this. We can increase. First, I'm thinking we can have a semicircle over here for the eyes, but I want to open up a hole for the top as well. So that's like sort of what I'm considering. Yeah. Okay. Let's go in here. You know what? Let's duplicate this part, which is the main body. So we're gonna call this body 2. Body 2. Okay. We're gonna go straight into body 2. Body 2, we're gonna not have this. Then let's do this. Okay. I sort of want it to have like a gap at the top as well. That's why. Dilemma. Oh. Talking about super glue, I'm just reminded that have you guys ever tried I'm not sure if it's just me. Have you guys ever tried painting at the last moment when you're doing the detailing painting? You paint the wrong spot and you have to redo the whole thing. That I think is probably a really common experience among people who actually do their own painting and crafting, no matter if it's gunpla or anything of the such. I feel like it's probably a pretty common thing that happens, right? Yeah, let me think. Okay, so I got the join straight up. So we'll just have a simple join like this first. Should be okay. Let me see the measurement. It's around 1 cm plus. 1 cm plus this. We can move it a little bit higher. Okay, good. Like this. Okay. Right, this is sort of like I'm testing a new shape out, so don't mind it. Okay, body 1, I'm gonna hide you first, make it less, and then we're gonna get the first curve, get the body 2, we're gonna slice. Okay, now we cut out the eye hole. So for this piece, what if I did something like this? Okay, now there's gonna be a lot of trying. I'm so angry till I paint the whole part again. Oh my gosh. I see somebody is similar with me in that regard. Yeah, I can relate. Sorrow. Yeah, normally have to repaint. No choice about that. No, I want to see how it looks like. So this is how it looks like. Okay, so for the eye, okay, got an idea, but I'm sort of worried that it's gonna make the whole thing go boom. So what I'm gonna do is the previous body, I'm gonna put it in the spare area. So this is my body. I'm gonna put this in the eye making one. Alright, we're gonna try this. Okay, so we're gonna hide the cutter first. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is for this piece, I'm gonna duplicate it first. Oh, is it gonna make my computer go boom? Not sure yet. Alright, so we got 2 parts. 1, 2. So we got a secondary part. So let's create one more and then we put those 2 into it. Hide it first. And then we're gonna apply everything. Yeah, apply. Okay, so now because I want to see if I were to move this, will it look like that eye? Yes, it will look like that eye. Fantastic. Good. Hello, Shuji. Welcome to today's stream. I am almost done. I'm at the last 15% of today's work. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so I got that part. Good. Okay, so this is... Oh, the eye actually came out pretty okay. I was like thinking the shape does look sort of like that. So move back a bit more. And now we just need to have the eyeball in. So, okay. We're just getting the shape in first. Yes. Alright, one more. For the eyeball, shall we use a round cube or shall we use a UV sphere? Let's use a round cube just because I like it. So, yeah. So, let's use a round cube. Oh, wrong direction. Front direction, transparent, scale down. Okay, let's bring it to the eyeball area. Scale further. Alright, bring it up. Right, go down a bit more. It feels like it's smaller though. Probably around like this. Feels from the side view. From front view, it doesn't look like that. But we could hide this and check it out first. Nope. Definitely not like this. Alright, let's go further front. Let's add a modifier subdivision surface so that it looks even rounded. Oh, it doesn't look like this at all. Actually, now that I look at it, I think I'm gonna follow the front view referencing instead of the side one. Okay, because I want it to look nice and sharp. That's the word. Sharp. Okay, further. Now one more time to the front. But it juts out a lot more than the previous reference. But I think it will look a lot more obvious this way. Team coming along? Yes! It is coming along! Alright. Okay. This is coming to life. It's alive! Okay. Yeah, sorry if I shout you guys. Good morning, good night, good evening. Oh, looks good! Oh, now just the join! Okay. Don't get too excited, Yui. Calm down. 卓贤，欢迎回来。Welcome back. I'm almost done. Ta-da! What do you think? Not too bad. Not bad. I think it's pretty good. Hey, I'm not that pro, but this looks can see. Okay, let's apply the location, transformation, everything. Okay, we got the parabola. Now the question is, how am I gonna cut the top part so that it joins with the bottom? Chiok, like Lego. Calm down. 白虎安安，没事，欢迎来到今天的向日葵直播。Calm down, wait, I'm very calm right now. I'm very calm. Okay, I'm calm. Okay, deep breath done. Alright, I think I really like I like this. Wait. Okay, wait. Now, how do I put them together? And do I want to print them separately or together? That is also always a big question. Actually, it looks really good. I think the eye would look fantastic. It would be easier to paint if it was separated, so I would prefer it to have a hole. But I'm very worried if I have a hole, it will have a gap. It's always like, if I don't put enough gap, it's not gonna fit. Okay. No, calm down. I'm very calm. Okay, let's go look at my... Okay, I got spare body. Okay. I got my spare body. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, first thing first, we're gonna cut out the tolerance for the top part. So now let's say first. Calm but excited. Yeah! The part on top volume is just right. Yay! Fantastic. 刚刚在上课哦，辛苦了。上课辛苦了。Hey, yes! It's coming out. Okay, so wait. Okay. Calm. Okay, I'm just thinking. There's so many things I'm thinking now. Wait Okay, we're gonna hide the hat for a while. Topi benar, kasih hide sebentar. Ini tak ada masuk topi benar. Give it a name. On top of topi. This on top of topi tak nak dah. This one we can delete. Say bye-bye. And then this one is on top of topi. On top of topi. Okay, boleh. Good. Okay, so let's hide the topi for a while. Yes, this is how it looks like inside. I think it looks so cool if you can open here. Okay, let's hide this one for a while. Okay, so this is sort of how the top part looks like. So now I'm thinking about how I want to cut the top part shape out. I could use this piece and I cut the whole thing out. So basically I cut a shape like this out first. But it will not have enough space for the eyeball. So eyeball needs separate cut as well. And then the pipe also needs separate cut. But pipe, I'm not worried. We can always do it last. So let's hide it. Oh, wait. Before we hide it, let's put it into a folder called pipe. New collection called pipe. Okay, go. Go. I choose you. Bring the spare back up at the bottom. Cutter can go at the bottom too. No, before the spare back up. Oops. Come outside. Keluar. Hello, cutter. Okay, got it. Alright, then topi benar. The arms are okay. Inside head. This was the previous version of inside head, but I don't think I'm gonna be using it. So delete slice of body. This is like a slice of cake, so we could leave that. Okay, now dilemma. Okay, so this is body 2, which is already cut. But this is the eye piece, so we're gonna call it the eye piece.深呼吸. Must have a pack or hole to chip to ease the spraying process. Oh yeah, that is true. I should do that. That is really good advice, Chen. That is really good advice, Chen. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I think this part is gonna be too big. I probably want to have one more that comes up, but I can cut off later on. That sounds like good plan. But wait. Let's see how to separate. I think always the blocking out is the easiest. Then second is probably the detailing is harder. And then after that is definitely the planning for print. That part is always a little bit tricky. A bit tricky. Especially since I already applied everything. I got idea. Why did I think of that earlier? We just do a cute piece and then I add it on top lah. I just have an additional piece there. I open, have an edge length. I think, yeah, that's true, yeah, for spraying. Okay, Okay, now we just scale it down. I think around 5 to 6 mm should be strong enough. Probably around 6 plus mm, and then we can have a piece which I can print together. Together forever. Okay. Good. Right, probably something like this. Alright. To the up. Okay, so this one I will attach it to the piece when I print it. But I don't think I want to open a hole for this because it will be a little bit tricky. Oh my god, it's cool. So yeah. You tried to make an AI use the profile you're using better but ended up looking worse. The AI is not good. I thought it will make it even more human-like. But I think it depends on like AI. There are many different types of AI. And then what's the setting? That's why there are people who are using AI that are saying that AI is actually not as easy to use as we might have thought it is. Could be. Okay, now next question. For the eye, do I want to have it separated or together? Okay, if you want it to be together, if I want it to be together, it probably needs to slide in from top. I don't think it's gonna fit unless these two will be together while this one is separated. That might work. Might work out because I'm thinking whether it's gonna be easy to paint. Yeah. Now it's like dilemma time. Actually, it looks like a different creature now. Let's give it back the topi. Okay, let's see. No, the thing about separating and printing, because I'm not sure if you guys used like 3D printer before. For 3D printer, there's always like limitations to it, so that's always my big headache. But this type of round thing is actually really hard to paint, especially if it's with white color. Also very hard to paint if not separated. A bit hard. Kamaboko! Hello. Welcome. Hey guys, is Yui and Friends episode number 1's invited guest. That pink tuna from Kamaboko. Say hi. Hello. Yes, I'm still dilemmaing about the eye. Almost there. Yes, last part. This is always the trickiest part. How to cut it so that it's easy to paint later on. Yes. And then even for this piece, it's very risky to have like something that is jutting out, but it's always good to have a place where we can use as a holder as well. So much dilemma over here. Dilemma! Okay, let's think about the eye. If I print it together, it's gonna have problems, won't it? Yes. Okay. Kuso! Okay. I really like some of the art toy. I'm not sure if you guys follow any art toy. Like they created a bigger hole over here. They put the marble or like their eyeball in, and then they close it. Then close together. That's sorta like the type of design I want to make. But I'm thinking, how do I make it? How do I get there? I am good. How are you? I've been having a bit of a sore throat and a sniffle, but pluck out the eyeball. Yes, I want to pluck out the eyeball. But yeah, now I'm making the Tixit MK01. Jang! So I'm almost done. I'm just deciding. I'm just deciding on how to fit the top and bottom part together. Thanks for the lurk. Busy on studying. Insert me growing an arm from my eye. Wait, what? Oh dear. Yes, I've been lurking. Oh, thanks for the lurk. But yes. Oh, I think probably Zapping Tuna is like the best professional to ask for this type of joints. You guys seen her art toy? The Sticky and Dango, that is pretty amazing, I gotta say. The joints part is very, very smart. So I'm now thinking about like a smart way to do the joints and to make life painting easier. Yes. That's what the AI did. Make your profile blue eye grow and arm. Maybe it thought it was an R. That is weird. Oh, but I did try an AI software yesterday, but it's very limited. But it was a free software, so I did not complain. But the amount of things I can do is actually really limited. Eyeball. Okay. Yes. Okay. Do I want to do risky stuff, or do I want to stay calm, chill, and zen about it? Very good question. I also want to know. Okay, we do this first. Separate, no separate, separate, no separate. Okay, no separate. Okay, I'm gonna put the eye white together with the body. Right, that is decided. Okay. So let's merge them together. Alright. So that's the eyepiece. Maybe we'll change the name to eye white piece. But normally I feel like there's always a need for a lot of trial and error as well for this type of thing. Well, it's not a need, but there's always gonna be some trial and error. But I'm just thinking about how I could minimize that to the maximum. What if I made the eyeball actually not round at the back? It is actually flat. That might work. Okay, let's create one more. Eyeball, berbola mata. Okay. Eyeball spare. Okay, one more. Okay, let's hide that one just in case I need it. Eye making. Wait, Toto. Not in the correct folder now, is it? Oh, it is. Okay, let's have one more. I'm hoping optimally I would like to have the eyeball be able to be separated and then put back in. That is like my most optimal choice. But I'm thinking about the tolerance, whether it's gonna have issue. No complaint to something that is free. Yeah. For eye, maybe you can use a half spear and add a page. Oh, that is so smart. That is a really good idea. Thank you. Hello Kitty, 谢谢呱唧. Yeah, we could cut this part off. Yeah, let's cut it. Chop. Let's go. But now because but an eyeball that is not round is not an eyeball, but nobody's gonna know, right? Other than those who are watching this and those are here right now. So it should be fine to cut you. Right. Okay. That makes sense though. Makes sense to cut. Just tak. Okay, let's see. But actually now the eyeball position a bit awkward because it is ngam over here. Maybe for this piece I need to move some of the pieces. This wait, where's my drawing? My eye white. Get off this. This one will be my cutter. Okay, my eye white piece maybe. Woo! Dang, that looks scary. Right, maybe for the middle part. Oh, but cannot. Let's have the topi come back. Oh, cannot actually. Cannot. maybe for this part I'll push it inwards a bit so that the eye can masuk. Because right now it actually have a piece that is like blocking the eye white, which is sorta or so much thoughts at the same time. Never mind. Let's ignore it first. First thing is cut the bola mata. Right, then let's bring it. Wrong place. It should go into the cutter. Okay, let's see how it looks like. Now it looks like this, which is good. Haha. Alright, legend. Good night. Oh wait, yeah, just flat I think is best. Yeah, that is true. Oh yeah, 谢谢提醒 Black Cat. Yes, everybody remember to drink water. Water. 安，玉玉眼睛好像很不舒服的，一直眨。不好意思，因为我一直移动，所以那个抓不起，一直以为我在眨眼睛。The horror scene after the surgery. Ah, the AI did make one good pick, and the rest is garbage. Like one that is acceptable. Ah, why is the eye like number 8? Because when you wear the hat, you actually can't see the top part. I could bring it down. Let's hope it doesn't change the shape too much. Oh, wait. Am I sculpting the correct part? Okay, wait. The white piece. Why is it not moving? Body too high. No wall, not moving wall. Why? Union, right? Okay. Is it locked? No. Oh, okay. It's alright. Maybe it's dragging a different part. Because this part is sharp, that's why it's giving me a lot. Oh, no wonder. I've been pressing the wrong thing. Okay. Would it be better like this? Okay, let's hide the topi. Okay, let's see if we could fix this a little bit. Ooh. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm totally sculpting these parts. Yeah. I hope it did not interfere with the sides. Let's get this part away as well. Bring the eyeball back. Let's bring the body too. Oh, actually we can't see the side, so that's fine. Yeah, like this should be okay. Yep. Oh, the reason it was like that is because something wrong? No. Wait, why? I think I have to be careful with the white part because it looks like hugging the iris. Yes, it was. That's why I was like thinking, even if I cut the back, it might not fit in. So that was like one of my dilemma just now. But if I blend it out a bit, sculpt it out a bit, then it should be okay. I hope. Let's see. But actually the iris is still a little bit bigger on the back. I probably have to make it smaller as well because it's round. So it expands over there. 玉宇这双胞好有成熟大姐姐的 feel 才 Wait, 等一下。Oh, now you see anything wrong? No, nothing's wrong. It's just I am thinking. Oh, actually for the iris, would it be better if I just did like a cylinder at the back of it? Goes inward. But, because it's not like really sharper. I think this one looks great. Now it's about you. How can I? Or instead of doing that, I could do something like this. Wait, I'm gonna take that. Then I'm gonna take this. Cut it. Let's cut one more time. Change the name again. This is high white cutter. And we put it into the cutter piece. Now this should fit on top of the eye white, but it's not straight. It's not straight. But it should be able to stick right on top, which will be convenient as well. Yeah, we don't need to cut the other one anymore. Oh no, we do need it. Alright. That is like something I fear all the time when doing this type of cuts. It's like crumpled cuts, not straight cut, etc. Okay, let's see. If I do it this way. Okay, I got an idea. We're gonna just use this to cut it. So it's actually a perfect fit on top. But I'm gonna duplicate this. And then I'm gonna make it reverse cut back. So this is gonna be the iris cutter. Wow. Okay. So we're gonna apply everything. Hey. And then we're gonna go into here. Select all. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. Just tiny bit. Don't need to be that big. Alright, just around like this big. This big. Okay, 0.22 should be okay. Should not be too obvious. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring it in. And then we cut a little lip onto that piece, the eye white piece. I hope it works. Wait, is you the eye white? Oh wait. That you? Okay, let's see if it works though. Wait, let's bring it to the cutter. This. Oh, okay, it did cut a little hole over there, which we could use for the later on. Body 2, you. Oh yeah. Did I apply everything? Oh no. Oh no, not yet. Okay, still got that little gap. I the beholder. Yeah. 等一下，什么？为什么你们有这样子的冲动？ Okay. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna just have like a little box joint at the back of here. Yep, we can have a little joint over there. Actually, it looks pretty cool. I have to say. Okay, let's have a box. A cube. This will be like my little joint. I just hope my theory and concept comes to fruition. Okay, let's see, how thick is it? Okay, scale. I want it to be at least 3 mm, because if not, it's gonna be too small. Okay. Nah, let's make it even bigger. 4, 5. Yeah, 5 mm is always safe, right? I hope so. Okay, let's get the eye white back. Alright, then we got a nice little joint over there. Hopefully. Hey. Okay, so we'll make a joint for the eye. So I'm gonna make a hole over here as well. Just hope it does not glitch. So we're gonna duplicate. Saman ke? 要 saman 吗？等一下，iris cutter. Alright. Go in. Ooh. Okay. Oh. This one is slightly bigger. Yeah, now I'm just adding some good old tolerance. Probably it won't be removable. It's just that when painting is better if it's removable. Drink water. Drink water. I'm thinking for the painting part actually. Cough. Sorry. A bit more. Yeah, actually I'm thinking whether I need the eye to be removable. Am I confident with my painting? That's always like a big question. But it's so dangerous though. Do you know this is white color and that one is red color? Hey. So now, part separation for more convenient for painting. Yes, that's actually what I'm thinking of right now. Because unlike digital art, you can't mask any. Well, you could mask it in real life as well, but it's not as easy to mask. Yes, that's like my consideration, my main concern actually. Iris joint. That's why I'm thinking whether do I want to have it with a joint? So sorta look like this. The eye. We could use magnet, but I think magnet is also quite tricky though. It's tricky to find good and long-lasting magnet. Okay, let's cut the top. Alright, let's come back. Okay, we got eyeball. This is my sphere. Okay, now we're gonna cut the topi. Topi is gonna get cut. Okay, there's my body. My body. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we got this part. Now we're gonna cut the head out. Okay, we're gonna keep this two first. Alright. Okay, good. Okay, I'm gonna make a spare first. I like making spare because you never know. Alright, so for the body cutter, I am also gonna give it a tolerance. Tolerance. Oh. Okay. Skill it. Because I don't want to end up sanding for a long time. I think the most suffering part for like 3D printing or 3D printed stuff is always the sanding. Not sure if you guys agree, but I'ma tell you, it is very scary. Wait, press wrong button. Okay, cut the go. Alright, we have a separate body over there. So this should fit, but it doesn't fit the iris, so we need to have a nice little spot But but I'm thinking whether you'll be okay if we can see the top part now. Should be okay, right? We have a spare eyeball, which I'm gonna be using. I duplicate it first, and this is called the eyeball kota. Always do the cutting at the last because it's gonna mess up your topology. Yep. Oh, I forgot to increase the size first. Okay, select all. Okay, scale. We wanna have a little gap over there so that, you know, we have a bit of tolerance. Because if we're using a resin printer, normally it does have an expansion rate as well. Like the resin expands a little bit after it prints. So it's sorta what I am very worried about. Okay, let's hide my eyeball spare. It should fit perfectly, but it would would be nicer if this part is close, right? Dilemma. Okay, I'm gonna export it out so you guys can see how exactly it's gonna look like. Give me a moment. Hey, wait, save first. Save first. Now export. So this is gonna be the hat. Okay, right. I'm gonna keep this little piece at the top is for easier painting, but it will be cut off. So it's not gonna be used. It's gonna be cut off. Okay, just in case. I'm gonna print the legs and the arm together, including the iris part. Only the iris part and the joint is gonna be separate. Gonna be the body. Right. And now for the front part. But we won't really know how it's gonna look like until we get it printed out. So that's always the exciting part of the whole thing. Hey! Ta-da! We find all the parts. Where's my kaki? Oh, these are the legs. Which I did not label. Front legs. Back leg. Okay. I think the main body no longer have anything of use. We will just delete it. Alright. Okay. Spare back up can go to the bottom. And then cutter can go before spare back up. Now this is nice and right. Let's have the arm come back out as well. Where is my eye white? Alright, here it is. Why is this cute though? Oh, that's the head tube. Head joint. To cut. Right. Right, let's say first. I'm gonna open it up to see. Oh yes! Drink water, everybody! Drink water! We're almost done! I'll be getting this printed tonight, so most likely by tomorrow we'll be able to see the prototype. I'll put the prototype up in the 3D printing Discord chat as well as my social media accounts. Putty. Yes, my throat still have not completely recovered, so it's still a bit wonky, but It's okay. Okay, let me show you guys how it looks like. Oh, how come it's like that though? Oh yeah, it's correct. I shocked myself. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in my clip pane so I can show it to you guys easier. Clip pane. Alright. Hello, this was the flower in planning. So this is how it's gonna look like. Can you all see? 身体算是好了，可能要修整一点点。这个要印出来才知道了。这个the pipe. That's true. There's still the pipe. I forgot. Okay. Let's go get the pipe. Oh yeah, the pipe also have joined. No, I thought it was done. No. Okay. Where's the pipe? Hello, pipe. Yes, pipe is back. 身体好了还是要修整点。对，我觉得过后应该会再修整多一次，只是我想列印看看一下它效果，再来做最后的修整。我忘记了。Okay. I forgot. No wonder. I was like thinking, hey, this is really clean and clear. Wow, river not completed yet. Almost. Pipe cutter. Alright. Ooh, that's scary. Okay, let's go. Yay! Hooray! Okay, let's scale this up. Yeah, I don't like this type of scaling because it always goes a bit off into the origin. Okay, worst thing that can happen is that the tolerance is there but it doesn't fit. So we sort of need to watch out for that as well when scaling. Okay. Alright, we got the pipe cutter. We're gonna cut the hat as well. Copy, kena potong lagi. 水管没装 ready for COVID. He can breathe now. Yes. Oh yeah, true. He's ready for COVID. That is smart. 水管没装，缺了代表性作品。的确，刚刚就觉得有点怪怪。I thought something was wrong. Sorry. I got too excited. That I missed out. Thank you for the reminder. I'm so sorry. Horror story. Okay. Now am I ready? Let's see the topi one more time. Yeah, it's got the two little gaps. It should fit. Feel like it should. The gap needs to be a little bit bigger. Let's get the gap to be bigger. Lagi. Needs to get a little bit bigger, but it's gonna lag a bit because it's got a modifier going on while I do this. So let's see how big. Oh, it's not big enough. Wait, if it's so, I would rather... Yes, when you have modifier on certain things and then you want to do changes to it, it will lag a bit. So this, what is going on here is perfectly normal. Because it's calculating the changes that it's doing to the other piece which we are cutting at the same time. That's why it's lagging a bit more. Normally I would switch it off while I do it, but because we are so near to victory, I want to sekaligus. Okay, let's see. Is this far enough? Nope, not far enough. Normally I like to go for around 0.3 mm of tolerance, so that's the amount I'm going for. Normally if it's too loose, I will add more layers of paint, or I would typically have masking tape over there to slot it. I'm just scared that I'm very afraid that it will not fit. There's always like a big fear. Right now, let's see. This is the pipe. This is the head. That's weird. Right now, let's see this card. Oh, this card looks good. Yep. Yeah, this card looks good. Yep. This should be okay. Yep. Okay. Kata bye-bye. Okay, let's do this again. Let's re-export. Pati. 要多喝盐水或者热的什么什么蜜桃水才喉咙才会比较好。那个不太懂什么来的 lemon 啊，柠檬水是吗？吃点，我去看看有没有。好，耶，这次是 homono 吧唧 and then we can see how it looks like. Wait, Iris join. I think I'm gonna put this in a separate group. It's gonna be Iris. Capital I for that Iris special. Okay. We're gonna export the Iris first. Okay, now everything else. Yes, everything else. Okay. Okay, yay! 要记得 save。对啊 ，Honey Lemon， 好的。其实今天刚刚喝了 Honey Lemon 水，可是那边没有热的，所以我偷喝冷水了，呵呵。Wait, let's check it out. Hey, let's see. Oh, save 了。Yay! This time. Ini kali lah. Betul. Boleh. Kusah. 怎么会忘记掉？嘿，偷喝了几耶！吧唧 I will fix it. Yay! We will print a copy of it. I will 3D print one of it today, and then I will show you guys the prototype. Yay! Oscar and Midna! Thank you for joining me today in Yui 3D modeling, where we created a 2D to 3D. Yay! Bachi! Give you all a big wink, even though I think the whole stream I've been winking uncontrollably. 辛苦了，Mina Oscar! Thank you Tixit for coming. Thank you Hiro. Thank you Chen. Thank you Hua. Thank you Black Hat. Thank you Zapping Tuna. Bachi. If you are interested to see my interview with Tixit, do remember to go check out Yui and Friends episode 2, and do check out episode 1 as well with my interview and sharing with Zapping Tuna. And if you like what Yui does, remember to subscribe, hit the like button, comment, and share. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kuryo, Mina Otsukare, and Matahana. Bye bye. Matahana.